Welcome back. Beginning in just a few days, 22 states will see their minimum hourly wage increase. Some hikes are small. In Ohio, there's only going to be a 35-cent increase, but people in Hawaii, they're going to see their wage raised by $2. California, though, has generated the most headlines. Wages there, minimum wages, going up by 50 cents on January 1st. Then, in April, fast food workers will see even a more substantial raise, a raise of more than $4 an hour.
157,000 people at 30,000 locations. This is a big deal. Yeah. $20 an hour. 80% of the workforce in these fast food places, 80% are people of color. Two-thirds are women.
20 states still at the federal minimum wage, which has been $7.25 an hour since 2009. Texas falls under that umbrella.
Still waiting for Max to do this, but the largest jewelry company in the U.S. is predicting a marriage proposal rebound in 2024. According to Signet Jewelers, engagements will soar as high as $2.5 million next year. Signet Jewelers says that the sales of engagement rings took a hit during the pandemic, but that is changing with the return of pre-pandemic rituals like safe face-to-face dating.
I think that's a very good sign that gives you just a really strong sense of just how robust portions of the consumer market are and just how solid the U.S. economy is.
Meanwhile, lab-grown diamond sales are surging. Those are fake diamonds, by the way. Max. Data from the last.
Ursula is a happily married woman for all of those out there watching, wondering what is going on here.
The real thing, my friend. More consumers are choosing artificial diamonds over the real thing, though.
All right, temperatures in the 60s for most of us right now, already approaching the 70-degree mark, though, in places like Kennedy, Cotulla, even Pleasanton. So a bit warmer of an afternoon today compared to what we saw yesterday when we still had some of those high clouds in place. Plenty of sunshine expected into this afternoon over the next few hours, highs climbing into the upper 60s, and then chilly later on this evening for Wednesday evening plans. Cold mornings continue, very pleasant afternoons, plenty of sunshine. Monitoring that next front that looks to move in Sunday night and into Monday. After that, more cooler and drier air continues into early next week.
And we want to bring Miss Mia onto the set because this is the last time you're going to see her.
For the next couple weeks.
For the next couple weeks. She, as a single woman, she's getting married.
Very excited.
Woo, congratulations.
It'll be so much fun. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, we're going to miss you, but we know we're going to have a blast.
Be back soon.
This one, still waiting for him to
One day. We're going to give Mia her clout now. SA Live starts right now.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
So we got Dave kind of upset about that, didn't we?
Yes, hello and happy Tuesday. Look at those unique presents. We have 20 days. Oh my gosh, till Christmas. And some Christmas gift ideas, as you can see on today's show. Good afternoon. I'm Fiona Gorostiza, and this is Father Christmas.
Just had somebody send me an email going, it's December, no shave is over, shave the beard. I'm like, what, have you been talking to my mom?
Yes,
So,
but Bonnie likes it, right?
yeah, Bonnie and the boys like it. So I'm going to keep it just for a couple of weeks, just because the boys want me to grow. Anyway,
hi.
I am Father Christmas, and our first guest today is lathering up the body in natural bath and body products for Christmas. If you want to give a fantastic gift, look at that. Whipped body butter right there.
Yes, okay. And Tara Hartman, Executive Director of the Carmel Soap Company, is here. And these products are all natural, right?
Handmade from scratch. Our goal is as close to 100% natural as possible.
And the reason why you started all this was because you opened up a name brand one time, and
I did, and it was supposed to be natural, pure lavender, all these wonderful things. I opened it and it smelled like an industrial window cleaner.
Not good.
Yeah.
So in this whipped body butter, we have these ingredients right here, which are what?
Plant oils, including olive oil.
All right.
Simple pantry stuff, organic cocoa butter, organic shea butter, and then organic coconut oil.
And you mix it all together. It goes into a mixture, and we get it all whipped up. Put a couple of little essential oils in there, a few drops of each one. And literally, we've been joking that this is the body butter right here, and we've been saying that you could put this on toast.
Yes, I promised the viewers you were going to eat it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. So, and then a little bit goes a long way, and boy, oh boy, we are.
That is a first. I've never eaten something that I then put on my skin.
I know. All right, so that would continue to get whipped up. Now, besides the body butter, which again, from head to toe, perfect. Oh God, just feel how soft my hands are.
I know. It's like you haven't worked a day in your life. Okay. There are some incredibly great Christmas gift ideas, right?
So again, everything is handmade from scratch. We do all the things for the body. We have natural, 100% natural deodorant. All the moisturizers. We even have what we call Relieve Rub here, which is again 100% natural and is made to help to clear congestion, helps to address some of those headaches, sore muscles. If you have tears and sore muscles and stuff like that, you can rub that on that. This is our alternative to one of the more famous Vapo brands. Gotcha. Yes. Yes.
And if anybody's watching, you do get a discount.
Yes.
With the code SA Live, right?
SA Live, 15% off for all the viewers.
And by the way, a lot of her things are in the Hyatt as well as the Ritz hotels.
Yes.
And this is one of those great local businesses that you need to really just go the extra little bit to get some of these products as opposed to the big name brand type stuff.
Yes, so you can find us in very few spaces. The one is our location on 281.
And it's get off at your 281 just this side of 1604.
281 North, getting off at Donella and almost immediately right into our parking lot.
So she's not quite up to the Northwood area, so you got to really make a special trip. But definitely, this is definitely worth the trip.
And customer service, incredibly important to you, right?
Incredibly important. This company was built on some basics. Excellent customer service being one of them. So when a customer comes to us, especially for the first time, I really want to know what their goals are, what their challenges are, what are we trying to do, what any of their barriers have been to natural skincare, and then we spend time with them and we help them to cultivate the perfect situation for them.
Okay. Now, you also have classes as far as making some of these different products too, right?
Because we make every single thing in our shop and on our website from scratch, so we really want to be able to share that with viewers.
And on the website, you can order anything, and then you can just even order and mail from there too, right?
Yep, you can either order online and pick it up in our shop, or we can ship it to you.
And there are a couple of those coming up, right, on December 13th and the 16th?
We have bath bomb making classes, our holiday soap making class. We even have scrub making classes with the Moms of Stone Oak and one of the local vineyards. So we're going to do a scrub making class at a winery.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, right.
Relaxation and then some. All right, so hours if people want to come by and just kind of browse, because look at that's I think some of the first times I've seen the wide pictures inside your store. It's beautiful in there.
Yeah, we love it. It's a perfect little shop, and we're open from Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then Saturdays from 10 to 1, and by appointment only almost every other time.
Okay. And again, if you're doing a little bit of shopping, just bop in there, and again, you will not be sorry if you especially get some of this body butter.
That's whipped.
The whipped body butter, yes.
Yes, and there's the website on your screen to order, CarmelSoap.com. For more information, just head to our website, SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab where we've provided a link, or just scan that QR code on your screen.
All right, well, as we mentioned, we are less than 3 weeks away from Christmas, 20 days to be exact.
Yes, so for our question of the day, we want to know, what's your favorite Christmas movie? Just scan that QR code and weigh in.
What's yours?
4 Christmases.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Why do you?
That's pretty good. Okay.
Really? I
Okay,
think
I
it's
can-
funny.
It
I
is.
don't go really when you
No,
answer.
I was surprised at that. It's a Wonderful Life. That kind of goes without saying. But as we were talking about Elf earlier, that has become one of my new favorites.
Is
Of course,
my
you guys-
pillow that I gave you last year out that says it's a wonderful life?
It is.
Okay,
It's
good.
right there.
Good.
And the cat likes to kind of curl up next to it. So, because the
Yay.
cat says it's a wonderful life. So let us know what your favorite Christmas movie is, and we will hopefully show some of those answers a little bit later on. Well, the little balm that helps out with the muscle aches and everything like that, I think I need that after doing this the story coming up here.
Yes,
So.
yes, this is
Yeah.
why I was giggling earlier. All right, so my famous bearded co-host here joined the UTSA men's rugby team for an intense practice, and I was there for moral support. Take a look.
And a laugh. So how do you sum up rugby?
So rugby is kind of just like a mixture of soccer and football. It's a long game. We have 40-minute halves, kind of like soccer. And then you get the kind of physical nature of it and the hitting just like football. So it's kind of combining the best of both worlds.
So what are the team positions?
So we're broken up kind of into two groups. So we have our forwards and our backs. So the forwards are 8 different positions. We're going to have our 2 props, 1 hooker, 2 locks, loose forwards, and then an 8-man. And then the backs, we're going to go the 10, the 2 wings, inside center, outside center, and fullback. And the cool thing about rugby is our positions are all by numbers. So that's why you'll see 1 through 15 on the field. So basically that number you're wearing is the position you're playing.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And now, even though there are like blockers and backs, anybody can grab the ball and score, right?
Yes, sir. Anybody.
What got you into playing rugby?
So I was a football player for most of my life, and I had a friend that was out here playing rugby, and he kind of asked me to come out and try it. He said, "You look like you'd be a good rugby player." So kind of just got into it. I met Coach Pete, and the rest is history.
Okay, so a couple of rules. I mean, this looks like a football. It's not a football. How do you score? What do you do? The scrums and all that stuff.
Yeah, so really the only difference in scoring is, so kind of ironic, like the football's a touchdown, but you just got to cross the line. But here in rugby, we have to cross the line and we have to touch the ball down. If we don't touch the ball down, we don't score. So that's kind of, and we call it a try instead of a touchdown.
Do you get to have substitutions?
Same thing as soccer. So the substitutions either have to be blood sub and injury sub.
Blood sub, meaning you've drawn blood.
Is he going to try to play today?
We're going to have him at hooker today.
Oh.
All right. And when you do the scrums, what's that all about?
So the scrums are usually used to gain possession if there's a drop ball or a turnover. So we'll have our 2 scrum halves. Dustin's our scrum half. They're going to feed in the ball. We're going to engage against each other. That ball's going to roll in, and we're going to try to hook it back and gain possession.
Okay.
You got that?
I think so.
everything you did looked so much better in slow motion.
Thank you, Ted. I appreciate it. Was that you or Stephen that did that? So thank you, Stephen, for that. So, by the way, they played Texas UT last Friday and beat them 47
to 17.
46 to 17. Yeah.
So I'd like to think that that's because of their special practice with you.
Yeah, and thank you for going easy on me. Although, did you see how when I was scoring and he just got nailed out of the way? I mean, just bulldozed through him. So
you totally did. He didn't slow down at all.
When they wanted me to line up to do some of the drills, and the one guy said, "Yeah, make room for Mike." He goes, "No." He's like, "Oh, yeah, really?"
Really?
So, yeah, he was laughing. So
really,
it was a funniest moment.
Yes,
there.
and you can get tickets to their games. So for more information on the UTSA rugby team, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Team on SA Live tab.
Got a whole new respect for those. That's a tough sport.
Yes, it is.
Yes. That's why they went easy on me. When SA Live continues with the San Antonio mother and daughter sharing favorite family recipes in their Fiesta in the Kitchen cookbook.
Watch out! He's coming for you! Welcome back to SA Live. Your kids are going to have a roaring good time.
I love it.
With these prehistoric party animals.
Okay, this is just cool as can be. Marina Lomer, who's the owner of Jurassic SA, is here to show us how they can make your event just mind-blowing. This is fantastic.
That's right. Thank you for having us. Thank you.
So you have the big dinosaurs here. Tell us who you've got.
We've got XB. He's our T-Rex. And we've got our raptor here. This is Tango.
And you have a whole pack of raptors, right?
That's right. We have a whole pack of raptors. We've got Blue and her baby, and now Tango, the newest addition. So we've got a pack of raptors.
So, I know. Where did you find all these?
Oh, it's a funny story. My husband and I were actually out camping one day and we hit something and we got off our car and we found a dinosaur. We just decided to take him home, but his buddies followed him on the way. So now we have him at our house with us as pets.
Yeah, they seem to be incredibly domesticated dinosaurs.
Yes, they are.
And you even have the little itty bitty ones here.
Yes.
Oh.
Right.
Who's this guy? Hi.
That's Annie, our Triceratops.
Hi,
and
Annie.
this right here, this is Doris, our Brontosaurus. And there are babies. We usually get the kids, interested in the dinosaurs when we go to parties, events, and then we'll show them the big guys, kind of to break the kids in with our dinosaurs.
Are you hungry? What do these guys eat?
Yeah, we usually feed them plants. Well,
Herbivores, right?
there are herbivores,
Look
so
at
we
those
feed them our
beautiful
plants.
eyes, okay?
Thank you.
And besides the stars of the show, you guys have games too, right?
That's right. So we actually brought our games, 2 of our games to show to you guys today. You just grab these balls and you try to make it right there in that hole.
Okay, ladies
All right,
first.
let's see how you guys do. All right. Oh, wow, you got both.
Oh, seriously? It's like shooting baskets out of the Spurs.
All right.
Now there's another game here, and this one I'm a little apprehensive about.
Brave.
All right, yes, you definitely have to be
so
brave
what
for this
is-
one.
what's the-
this
the-
one's called Grab the Bone. So you got to grab the bone before our T-Rex. We play this game. We've got kids playing it. Whoever's brave enough to grab it, it's his favorite bone.
Now
So
wait a minute. He's got all those teeth, and I'm supposed to go at that?
right.
Think sprightly.
So we
Ready?
just say, ready, set, go.
Jeez. Wait. Come here, buddy.
That's awesome.
Here. There you go. Okay,
There
got
you
it?
There you go. So that's grab the bone game.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You really can't high-five a dinosaur, can you?
Oh, and look who's this.
Right.
Oh, my
This
goodness.
is Beacon. He's our pterosaur, and he's very active. He loves to fly around our house. But as you can see, we have to hold him here when he's here out and about. But yeah, he's very active.
So what is the reaction from kids? I mean, kids love dinosaurs, right?
Yes, we get all kinds of reactions. A lot of the kids ask us if they're real. They ask us if they're robots, but pretty much everybody loves our dinosaurs.
Okay, now getting up close to him, that is a little intimidating, but of course in this day and age of taking selfies, you've got the guy over here that likes to pose, right?
Right. So over here, we have our enclosure. We use it as a photo booth. You can take selfies here. Right here at the Tango. So yeah, but you can bring us out to your birthdays, school events, company events. We do festivals, Comic-Cons, and much, much more.
You know, earlier people were walking by and they weren't moving, okay? And then as they passed them, they would move. And people legitimately were jumping.
Well, it is rather intimidating when these things come up to you like that. So what's the feeling you get when people are so amazed at these?
It's so self-fulfilling. We're having so much fun. We're really enjoying all of this joy that we're bringing out to our community, and we're very thankful for our community embracing us the way they have.
And so when folks want to have them at an event, is it kind of, can they pick and choose? Are there packages?
That's right. We have our own free Dino Planner service. So you just go to JurassicSA.com. You let us know, what kind of event you're having. We call you and we go over the details. We work with any budget. And so, if there's anything that you guys are having and you'd like to have a dinosaur out there, just give us a call. We have all the social medias. Please like and follow us. We're trying to get our name out there.
And of course, bring a bone if you want to, get in good with the little dinosaurs here. So, is that pretty good stuff? Yeah. Okay.
No, he's your buddy. Yeah. For more information on Jurassic SA, just snap that QR code on your screen or go to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live.
Do I get to hug a dinosaur?
How cool would this be to have at your next event?
It's like having a big dog.
You're going to take them home.
Yes. Thank you very
Still
much.
ahead on SA Live. What's the holidays without some sweet treats? How one local restaurant is helping you celebrate.
And next, see how this new family tradition keeps growing every year. You don't want to miss this. Well, Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights, of course, begins at sundown on December the 7th, and Mensch on a Bench is shedding a little extra light in homes during the Hanukkah season. And Neil Hoffman, who's the creator of Mensch on a Bench, is here to tell us the story behind this 10th anniversary. First of all, welcome, sir. Nice to see you.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Okay, so for folks that don't know, what is Mensch on a Bench, and how'd you come up with the idea?
So about 10 years ago, I was walking through a store with my son. He asked for an elf on a shelf, and I made a joke. Said, man, we're Jewish. You can have a mensch on a bench. Went home that night and wrote a book all about the miracle of Hanukkah and how the mensch sits on the bench and watches over the lights for the Maccabees, or watches over the oil. And then it's taken on a life of its own in the 10 years since.
Oh my, it's as simple as that. That's a great story. So exactly, for folks who don't know, what is a mensch?
A mensch is a good or honorable person. It's the highest compliment you can give in Judaism. It's what you want your kids to aspire to be. So the mensch, is always doing good deeds. And the way the mensch works for Hanukkah is he loves to open presents, play dreidel, eat latkes. And because we do Hanukkah for 8 nights in a row, it gets a little bit repetitive. And if you could bring in the mensch as a tool to just kind of break that up, and as we say, add some Funukkah to Hanukkah.
and also on the back of the Judah Maccabee one, it says the new super duper Juper hero as well. So, okay, now there's rules when you bring it home, right?
There are rules, and we try not to be too prescriptive. So the menches, they get sore, so they like to move around every day. You're allowed to touch your mensch. They love playing dreidel, eating latkes. They love having their picture taken with the family. So it's really something that's meant to enjoy as a family and share with other people via social media.
And you got a really big boost by being on Shark Tank with this, right?
Yeah, so I went on Shark Tank. I did not get laughed off the show, which I thought might happen. I ended up getting 3 offers. I signed with Lori and Robert. We've been together 9 years now. It is an incredible partnership. We now have 10 items in the line, ranging from Judah Maccabee, the Mitzvah Moose, the Dreidel Dog, and one day I'll run out of ideas, but not today.
What is the reactions from folks that have gotten these things?
People absolutely love it. So I think in the Jewish community, there's this feeling that Christmas comes around and we feel kind of left out. We don't necessarily want to go and participate in somebody else's holiday, but we do want to really make a big deal of our own. And how can we do that? And Mensch fills that need of saying, hey, I'm Jewish, I'm proud. Look at all these fun toys that I can celebrate with in my own home.
Well, this is fantastic. And so you said with all the other ones, do you have any ideas on what might be next?
I'm thinking about another Mensch pet. So far, there's the dreidel dog, the mitzvah moose, and the zebra from Zion, and there might be one more coming next year.
That sounds fantastic. What, aside from the Mensch on the Bench, what kind of Hanukkah traditions do you have in your family?
You know, it's ironic because I started this so that my family could celebrate Hanukkah, you know, even more each year. But now, because of Mensch on Bench, sometimes I travel. I've been honored to go to the White House Hanukkah party twice. Every year, my family does a live stream of our own Hanukkah and shows people what we do, and we have about 1,000 people join us. My favorite part is every year I go into my kids' school, I teach about Hanukkah, and I get someone to come in the giant Mensch mascot costume. And, you know, we're one of like a few Jewish families in town, and to have this giant Jewish mascot walking through and all the kids love and hug him, it's just heartwarming.
That's fantastic. How can folks get their own Mensch on a Bench?
TheMenschOnABench.com. We are on Amazon, Walmart, Target.
For more information on Mensch on a Bench, go to SALive.com, click on the SA Live tab, or scan the QR code, and you can find all that information. Great chatting with you, sir, and happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Welcome back to SA Live. Oh, yes, indeed. Drew is making up something good for us. It's the best part of every holiday gathering. The desserts.
Yes.
Desserts.
Drew Gregg, owner of Max and Louie's New York Diner, is back to show us some of their sweets for Hanukkah and Christmas. No, not again.
Again! Yay! Okay,
Squeeze.
talking about Hanukkah, and it's all about the story of the Maccabees and the oil that lasted 8 days. And you said cooking with oil is a big part of it.
Yes.
Okay, and that
So
includes sweets?
So somehow or other, donuts, which are mostly fried, have become a very specific staple of Hanukkah.
Mm-hmm.
So these specifically jelly donuts, they're called I can never say it.
I'd rather you try than me.
Sigfanyot. Sigfanyot. Can you say that? Sigfanyot. Yeah.
Is that a Yiddish word?
It is. It's a Hebrew word.
A Hebrew?
Hebrew
Okay.
word for jelly donut, I guess. You know.
Really?
Yeah. I've been struggling saying that word my whole life. So jelly donut, and I like them really, really full, Mike. You know. And then so Fiona's making, you know, obviously Seinfeld fans, black and white cookies.
Yep.
For every holiday, we change the color for the holiday. So we're making blue and whites for Hanukkah. We have these very decorative, beautiful green and whites and red and whites. I'm a little colorblind, so hopefully that was the green and not the red.
Yes, it was.
You got a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, so at the restaurant, we make all kinds of cool things for all the holidays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, just let's kind of run through the rundown here, because my mouth is watering with some of this stuff. So what
And there are forks on the table ready to go. Just dig on in.
We love you.
So this is our, you know, New York diner cheesecake is a staple, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is a pumpkin cheesecake, graham cracker crust, our cheesecake recipe with pumpkin in it. So you got that cinnamon nutmegginess to it, right? And this is just a terrible. I'm sorry. That's our apple crumb pie. And if you flip it around, you'll see all the fresh apples and our crumbs that we put on top. My wife's philosophy is that everything on the bottom is just there to hold up the crumbs.
I like that, that line of thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
about the donuts.
you did good.
Did I?
You did really good. That was yours, or that was yours? No, yours is much better than mine was. I don't do this at the restaurant.
Oh, I've got a close up of eating this. That's really good. Oh, goodness gracious.
So,
all right, special holiday hours at all?
And this is sort of
the
winter version of the jelly donut, right? The little snow over there. Let it snow, let it snow on a Sigfanyot.
Holiday hours?
They're actually all pretty much the same. We're closed 2 days out of the year. Thanksgiving Day
Christmas Day. Everybody needs a break for the holiday. So, but other than that, we're pretty much open. Everything is on our website. So a couple of days we close a little bit early just to give our staff a chance to get home to their families. I think Christmas, the day after Christmas, oh, that was New Year's we were talking about. We're going to open up an hour or so later just because everybody's out partying all night.
And if you're planning any sort of a party, you guys can cater too,
Yeah,
right?
so we, again, as I said earlier, we had over 100 orders go out. 60 some odd turkeys and then all the other stuff for Thanksgiving, and we're doing the same thing for Hanukkah and for Christmas and all the holidays. We always do catering, and we have packages where you get all the different fixins with it.
Breakfast to dinner, all day long.
Day, every day, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Italian, burgers, whatever the case may be.
And of course, our famous French toast and our homemade from scratch pancakes.
You just saw the corned beef and pastrami sandwich right there. More information, Max and Louie's New York Diner. Snap the QR code on your screen and just go to SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Thank you. And once again, happy Hanukkah, sir.
Next on SA Live, everyone deserves a vacation, but we don't want to break the budget. How a few clever tips can save you hundreds of dollars. We want you to help. We want to help you get away, and you don't want to miss them. Well, welcome back to SA Live. Well, we all deserve a vacation every now and then, and the only thing stopping lots of us is, well, probably the price tag, right?
Yeah, and trying to figure out what's going on. Well, the lady with all the answers is here, Yvonne Escamilla, owner of Celebrated Travel, and some great money-saving tips to help us give the gift of travel to maybe ourselves. Yeah. Yes, this holiday season. Anyway, it's got to be something to toast to is the holidays and travel, right?
That's right. Thanks for having me, guys. We celebrate. That's why we're going to have a little sip of champagne while we talk travel. And I would say, you know, travel is really important, and I want everyone out there to know that you should take your vacation days. You need to relax. You've got to have that break. And travel is just really important, I feel like, for the spirit and the soul, but most importantly for your family, because you're creating experiences, you're creating memories.
And that's what's priceless,
yes,
right?
Exactly.
Okay, you've got some great tips, and this one, it's where work backwards.
Yes, I think this tip is fabulous because I call it work backwards because normally when you plan your vacation, you start with your city and you know where you're going to go. But working backwards means you're going to look at the flights, and you're going to want to find that great flight deal. And the best tool for this is you just go to Google Flights, googleflights.com, and there's going to be a button at the top. Not a lot of people know about this. And you hit the button at the top called Explore, and it's going to bring up all of these great, you know, low-priced flights from all around the nation, all around the country. So what you should do is you grab that flight where maybe it would normally be $800. Well, now it's $400 round trip. So you can take that extra savings and use it for your hotel, your dinners.
And you can even, you said, put in, you know, the time of year or the month and kind of get a better idea.
Exactly.
So it's like the digital version of throwing a dart.
That's exactly it. But you know, you can put in the months you want to go, and you'll be able to see what flights are there, and you get so much savings from that.
Okay, timing. That's one of the big things.
That
too,
is
right?
really key. And I get this question a lot as a travel advisor, you know, when is the best time to buy my flight? And really the sweet spot is buy your flight 45 days out. So it used to be where you would buy your flight, they would say, get it 2 months out, 3 months out. But now, no, because prices fluctuate, you're going to get the best deal 45 days out. Now, of course, if you're going to go to like Disneyland in the summer, buy it a couple of months out, Hawaii in spring break, buy it earlier. But 45 days is the spot.
And there's even a time of week, right?
Yes, the best time of week to buy your flight for the best price is Tuesday or Wednesday. So if you can fly on those days, if you can be flexible, that's going to be your best bet.
You said Sunday's the worst because everybody's
Sunday's
coming
the
home on
worst.
Sunday.
Everybody's coming home. Don't buy your flight on Sunday.
Okay, we got the flight, now hotel.
Hotel. Okay, I always tell my clients, you know, really join your rewards programs, because if you're not a member of Marriott Bonvoy, Hilton Rewards, Hyatt Rewards, IHG, you're kind of missing out, because not only are you earning points when you stay, but you're going to get the best rate. You're going to get like 10, 20, 30% off of your rate sometimes. So I think it's the best bet just to book direct. You'll be treated better. You'll be prioritized, and that's the key.
Okay. And there are even, of course, and the thing is when you travel, it can be stressful, right?
Yes.
So stressful.
Okay, so a way to kind of alleviate some of that stress is to have someone like you help, right?
That's exactly it. And I want people to know, you know, travel advisors are there because we have expertise, we have destination knowledge, and we're going to tell you like the best places to go, because we're going to know if you want to go to Italy and stay in Rome, you need to be at this hotel because it's 5 minutes from the Spanish Steps. You won't be in a bad part of town. And so we've got expertise. You need to lean on us. It's a wonderful community. So reach out to your travel advisor.
And even when you're on vacation, if there is a hitch you run into, they can can call you, right?
Yes, and we can fix your problems. We can help you. It's really so you don't have to stress out. Let us do the work. We love our jobs. We love to do it.
You're the expert. You've been there, done that. As I say, okay, now we've been talking about this website, which you said is almost magical.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm really excited to debut this on SA Live, but I have a website where you can book your hotel and get free perks, and it's a lot of perks. So there's 4 perks that you can get when you go to this website, and one is breakfast daily, breakfast for 2, $100 credit, food and beverage, and then a room upgrade if available, and then of course early check-in and late checkout. So you go to this website, you punch in your dates, punch in your hotel, and it's free perks, free amenities, and you get to look and search.
Free perk, and then $100. I mean, that's
$100,
a few $100 right
and
there.
No one really knows about this yet. That's right there on your screen.
It's completely new. I hope everybody takes a look at it. I think it's going to be a game changer because you really can't get these hotels without a travel advisor.
If you go to one place right now, one answer, what would it be?
I would go to Fiji. That's my next on my list. I'm ready to go and be in a tropical location.
I'll carry your luggage.
All right. For more information on Celebrated Travel, just snap that QR code on your screen and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab on our website.
Next on SA Live, baby, it's cold outside, and that doesn't mean you can't get active inside. We're showing you a brand new game that's gaining popularity around the country, and it's a great gift idea, how you can get your hands on it, so don't go anywhere. But of course, the weather is getting a little cooler outside, so it's a little tough to play some of those games outside, but there's a new inside game that is just highly addictive with kids and adults. The man who invented Pepper Pong, Tom Filippini, is here to tell us about this highly addictive game. So we started with pickleball, and that's a combination of paddleball and tennis, and now this is pickleball and ping pong?
Yeah, it's got elements of both. You know, it sort of has the form factor of ping pong, although you don't need a ping pong table. So, but it plays more like pickleball in that the balls are soft, and I can, if you want here in a second, I can open a box and just kind of show you. But yeah, it's basically a play anywhere version of ping pong with different balls, and it's a slower pace of play, like more strategic and longer rallies like pickleball.
So this is something you can play inside without wrecking the house.
You can play it inside without wrecking the house, and yeah, that's very important because you play on your dining room table, or you can play on your kitchen island or anywhere and not worry about damaging anything.
Okay, so you do have to play on a table, and I know we've got a game here. We're going to be, my co-host and I are going to be playing it here in a second.
Awesome.
How'd you come up with this? Just because you didn't want to go outside?
Well, no, it's been a project that's been a passion project for, gosh, a couple decades, and I finally started working on it during COVID because, you know, we wanted things to do and do it in a safe way and indoors, and so we started sort of engineering this, the concept that I had in my mind's eye for this long period of time, and finally launched it just this past June, and it's just been met with an incredible response. Thousands of sets have been sold, and people love the game.
And anybody can play, kids all the way up and including Super Bowl champ approved. A 3-time Super Bowl champ loves it.
Yes, exactly. And more importantly, his 86-year-old mother-in-law. So really what the game does is it levels the playing field. Anyone can learn it really quickly. And unlike ping pong, where if you're not evenly matched, somebody's going to whoop the other person, Pepper Pong levels the playing field. So you can have a competitive match kind of regardless of who's matched up against each other.
So where can we find it?
Right now, it's only available on our website, which is www.pepperpong.com.
All right, so like I said, my co-host and I, Fiona, are going to be playing this here. What tips do you have for me? Because she can't hear this, so I can win.
Okay, my biggest tip is patience, my friend. Patience. Just let them make the mistake. Just get the ball back and let them make the mistake.
All right, very good. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And for more information on Pepper Pong, again, snap the QR code right there on your screen. Go to SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Good chatting with you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mike. Take care.
You too.
They sent us a set of Pepper Pong, and we are going to give it a try. And there is the squishier ball, the intermediate ball, the ball you're just going to keep scrambling for, Okay, there we go. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
That's just so while you run
Oh, that
around,
got buried in the table somewhere,
You can set it up on any table. I mean, you can set it up right here on.
And the nice thing is too, like I was talking about, with the Inventor, it's not going to. I mean, if you hit something with this, these things are so small, they're not going to break anything.
Totally, like in your house.
I mean, I can see where you can have the whole family and then have the competitions with this. I may have to get one of these things when at Christmas when the boys are in here. So, and then there's one that